I turned Super Mario 3D World into an RPG. Let me explain the rules. So for every level that we complete, we spin a wheel that allows us to do a certain thing throughout the game. The only thing we can do at the beginning of the game is run and jump. We cannot collect any coins, we cannot collect any green stars, we can't kill enemies. Bosses don't count as enemies, and the enemies and the coins are going to require further elaboration. So for the enemies, you gotta be like, I have to be like physically responsible for what happened to the enemies. Like, if a Goomba dies because I jump on it, that's my fault. If a Goomba dies because I threw a Koopa Shell at it, it's my fault. If a Koopa dies because a Thwomp squishes it, that's not me. That's not on me. If that makes sense. Same with the coins. I have to physically touch the coins. If there's coins right in front of me, if there's coins right in front of me, I can't touch them. If if I'm allowed to kill an enemy and it gives me a coin, that doesn't count. The rings you mainly see on water levels, those don't count. Green star paths. The intention for those are the levels that are actual levels that are not the final Bowser stage of a world. So I think all that's clarified. So I think now we're okay to go. Little rundown of the things that we can do. Oh, right. How we spin the wheel. We're going to be trying to go for 100% complete. So, the best way I thought to make this a little bit fair was for every level completion, golden flag, green star, and stamp collection. And every for every character that completes it. Because characters are required for it. Basically the character and the level completion kind of intersect. If I complete a level as Mario, that counts as one spin. And if I complete a level as Luigi, if I complete that same level as Luigi, I get a spin. But if I go back to that same level as Mario, that doesn't give me a wheel. It has to be a new level for the character for it to be a wheel spin. We have a reset wheel, which basically gets rid of all of our abilities. Trying to think of what else. Power-ups are disabled. Until we can get them. I don't think there's any more explanation I can do right now, unless if it's brought up. So we're gonna go to new game. There is one thing where I'm playing on one Joy-Con, and there is an option on the wheel where I'm able to play with both Joy-Con. So hopefully we'll get that, because it'll make things a little bit easier. You know what? make things a little bit easier. We're gonna skip. Alright. These first two stages are crucial. Because we'll be stopped by a mini boss, which doesn't count as an enemy kill. But bosses and mini bosses are two different things. If a mini boss has enemies in it, that would count. We cannot kill any Goombas. We cannot wall slide. We can use pipes, I just don't do it. It's just a force of habit in this game. We can use pipes, we can use doors, we can use the teleportation box, the warp box. We cannot wall slide. Oh, I probably should have mentioned what happens if we accidentally do something. If we do something that we're not supposed to do, that's just a level reset. That's all it is. Alright, so that's that. So now we're gonna spin the wheel. We get a Toad House. Now that will only work if we get a power-up. No. If we can get a power-up, but if we don't, what would be the point, right? It'd just be a waste. We can go inside one though. This final level is actually very crucial. And I say final level because yes, the next stage is a mini boss, which wouldn't count. The problem is it comes with a green star, which is required to beat the game, which is required to beat the level. That Koopa didn't die. The enemy has to actually die. Since I jumped on the Koopa shell and it shoots out, it doesn't really count. That much applies for anything else. The enemy has to actually die. That's another level. This is either going to be a make or break wheel. Come on, give us something good. Give us something good. Give us something good. Give us something good. That's not good. That is not good. That is not what we wanted. That is a game reset. Because we cannot progress any further. Yeah. These are mini bosses. I think of these as mini bosses. Can't go any further. Even if I could, I can't get the green star. I did not physically grab those coins. Those coins fade away, but I even still, I can't grab that green star. I just can't. It sucks, but I can't. We're gonna do a second attempt. And I hope we can get a good attempt sometime. Oh yeah, Mario time. No. That's it. No. Let's skip that. I'm rearranging. Rearranging the layout. Hey. There we go. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. I gotta reset the wheel. Open. 3D World. I did have a wheel set up for Mario Wonder. We'll shuffle. Save. Alright. And then we'll go. Dandelions don't count. Real quick, I am gonna add one thing because I did want to add one thing when I did a play test. Enable hidden blocks. I did not have this in I shuffled, save. Alright. Now we're good. Now we're good. The thing about some of these is that some of the abilities require another ability. Which is alright. I mean, it's not really that much of a big deal. I didn't want to make this impossible, you know? Where, like, the wheel has to be set in stone. Like, yeah, you want this one to be your first wheel. It just so happens that Green Star just has to be that important. The only way we could do that is if we either get it on these first two levels, or if we have an ability where we can get more spin. Do we get? We got the Superstar. Okay. Get the Superstar. I don't think that's in this one. In this, Superstars are more usable in like the cloud stages, cloud parts of stage, like in level 3. Cannot get stopwatches. Cannot get checkpoint flags. We cannot use those mystery boxes. I contemplated about getting rid of those. That was almost a flag. That was almost a flag. That coin I did not physically touch. So however I collected it does not. Oops. I pressed the button on accident. Alright, let's. This will either make or break the run. I hate these. No! We can't even play as Rosalina yet. That's another reset. We need a good spin. when I was when I was playtesting to make sure I had like all the rules all set, it was a lot of like dilemmas, especially when it comes to like parameters of certain rules, like the coins and the enemies. When I was playtesting, I had gotten the green star. I could collect green stars on the second level, and on the blockade. And because of the green star, I was able to get more wheel spins. And one of the wheel spins was Captain Toad, which really helped us. So if we can get Captain Toad again and green stars so very early, that would be great. I would also be fine if we could kill enemies. Again, we can use clear pipes. I just don't like using them. Don't want to accidentally slide. But yeah, I did do the same thing with Mario Bros. Wonder. I tend to do it with a lot of Mario games. Some of them are going to be hard to do, like Mario Galaxy. But what are you going to do? Cannon power? Really? Oh, this really needs to be like a make or break. I will. I don't think I. Nah, that's not something that should be law. It's not really a movement thing. Unless if you're doing a side flip. That we can't. I did not touch that coin. We also can't move the camera. Even if we wanted to, we can't. Because that's a wheel thing. And plus, we only have one joystick. I don't even know how we could move the camera. Here we go. Bonus clouds?
Super Mario 3D World!
Is this attempt 4? I think this is attempt 4.
Oh yeah, Mario time!
I gotta reset the wheel. Hold on. Ah, kill enemies is the first one. That's not gonna be it.
Let's go!
Alright. We killed an enemy. We can't do that. So we gotta restart the level. That was almost bad. That was almost bad. We would have all slided. Man, I wish we could get green stars. Because if we could get green stars, that'd be nice. And it'd give us more opportunity to kill enemies. Because that is required for the third level. That is literally required for the third level. Kill enemies and green stars are mandatory. Are literally the mandatory spins. If we can get both of those, we'll be good. Let's go ahead and give it a spin. We got the power box. We don't need the power box.
Let's go.
We need green stars. Or... It didn't die! It did not die. But yeah, what kind of thing? If we can do stamp house, that's also pretty good. Except it's only good if we can get stamps. Because if we can't get stamps, stamp houses are useless. And having Rosalina as a character would be nice, but we have to beat the main game first before anything. Let's go ahead and spin the wheel. I hope we can continue this run. I legitimately hope we can continue this run. Toad. Reset wheel. I gotta do that anyway because I love this game.
Super Mario 3D World. Oh yeah, Mario time. Woohoo.
I want a decent run. Want a decent run of this. Alright, let's lock in. Let's lock in. Lock in.
Let's go.
Okay. Alright. That was a me thing. My bad. I will. Oh my goodness, that did not just happen. This is a 10-5, I believe. I should be wearing the strap. I don't ever wear the straps. Technically, that is allowed. Technically, I could just do a try again. But nah. Nah, that's just cheese. That's just a loophole. We're not doing loopholes. Unless if it's an accident. Not gonna do anything on purpose. Unless if it was to our death. Because of the one thing where we did the wall jump. I did the wall slide. So I had to reset. It wasn't a death, it was a reset. Let's spin the wheel. We can sprint. You know what? I will take that. I will take that if we can get green stars from this.
Let's go.
Not dead. He's not dead. Ah, wall slid. I saw that. I saw that. Man, this map is so agitated. Can I get rid of it? So uncomfortable. Oh, that was a close one. That was a... Oh, you stinky poo-poo. We can't back out because apparently the coins just save.
Oh yeah, Mario time. Woohoo!
Wait, what? No, 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 no. I was trying to get rid of the strap. No. Stop, 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 stop. Did we spin the wheel on that one? No, 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 no. We loaded the save.
Let's go.
We avoided them, finally. Thank you. No! I saw it! I saw it! Can we not count it? Can we not count it? Please? This is... Enter the pipe. Um... you gotta be kidding me. I love this game so much.
Oh yeah, Mario time. Woohoo.
It's not sarcasm, I love this game. I don't like this challenge.
Let's go.
Hey, I did it. I'm it. My bad. That was a ground. I keep doing that. There we go. I can't ground pound. Wait, can I? I think I added that to the wheel. If I did, that'd be one weird thing. Cannot collect the green star. There we go. What else could we theoretically just count as a wheel spin? I don't know. World flower. See, that'd be a good thing if we could get world flower. All of that just to not be able to go. This is literally the fun part of the challenge. It's the fun part. You gotta get a good run.
Oh yeah, Mario time. Woohoo.
Alright, we're in.
Let's go.
Hopefully this will be better. Wee! There. I did a side flip. I even sprinted. Oh, I forgot. I'm so sorry. I spaced out. That's on me. We can use Plessy. That is a thing. P switches and P buttons are two different things. P button is the thing is the little buttons from Double Cherry Pack, where basically you need two people on two different P buttons. Those are P buttons. P switches are the normal blue coins. I could have changed that to blue coins. I don't know why I didn't. It would have made the simplification. It would have simplified it. Speaking of P switches, move on to the second stage.
Let's go.
This part's pretty. The first two stages aren't very hard. You just gotta be more mindful of your surroundings. The Mario Wonder Wheel, absolute. I don't want to count it because I'm right there, but I saw what I saw. I'm gonna spend 50 minutes in just in 2 levels. We're not gonna be able to get that kind of a good run ever again. Sorry. Let's go past this Koopa. This is the same stuff. We can't do P switches. So if we ever have access to Green Star, we can get a Green Star in the level. Another thing. Did I crouch? I don't think I did. Did I? Was it? If you shake the Joy-Con, you crouch. I didn't know that. Another thing about the wheel spin. I kind of want to make it a little bit more fair. And so each collectible has like their own uniqueness to the wheel. Where if you have a Green Star, you're allowed a wheel spin during the game, as long as it's safe. If you leave the level without saving those Green Stars to your Green Star counter, it doesn't count. You have to get those Green Stars in order for those abilities to work. You can do the wheel spin during the level or after you complete the level. Stamps, you are allowed to use them whenever. We gotta be mindful. If we ever get stamps, we gotta be mindful of whichever stamp we get. And if we get stamps and Green Stars, We get side flip. That's useful for nothing. That is useful for nothing. We're not going to get a good run.
Super Mario 3D World.
Golden flag posts and character level completions. You spin the wheel at the end, obviously. I just felt like it was a way to spice things up.
Let's go.
And if we do get a reset wheel, if we are in a power-up, we're gonna have to take damage to get out of the power-up. At least that was my thought process. I didn't physically touch the coin.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
But I actually think I actually did touch it. When it got collected. When it got added to the counter, I think I actually did, like, physically touch the coin. As the animation went on. But yeah, Mario Bros. Wonder is so much worse than 3D World. Because all the badges are also in the wheel. So it's not like, oh yeah, no, you... That was so close. It's not like, oh yeah, no, you're allowed to use all badges. You have to be allowed to use the specific badge. And for that one, I did add doors and pipes, but I'm thinking about removing those. Just because. Those are just stupid ones that I was just like, oh yeah, no, I'll just add. Those are just stupid ones I could just remove. Spin the wheel. Something good. We got a diving roll. I guess that's useful for recoveries, but we're not at a point where we need to recover. How do we dive roll? Okay, we dive roll. I know how to dive roll with 2 controllers, okay? I don't really play Mario 3D World with crap. With only 1 Joy-Con. What? Oh wait, no, I have to.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
You can see how annoying this can be. Because you're just stuck on these 2 levels specifically until you get a green star.
Let's go.
Or, if we are lucky enough. I don't know how. If we get lucky, we can get the secret exit, which would take us to World 2. There we go. That was a ground. That's a ground. Okay, that's a diving roll. That is a diving roll. Actually, I probably could have just simplified that as a dive. Is there triple jumps? I don't think there's triple jumps in this game. Didn't grab the coin. Would have been bad if we did. I do think we need the cat power up though for the. No, I don't think we do. That was a wall. I don't think we could take with just these two levels alone. Theoretically, I don't think it's possible to get. Get the secret exit. Keep diving. It'd be a fantastic day if we can get green stars. A fantastic day to get green stars. Alright, let's spin the wheel. I didn't reset the wheel. Because of that, I'm gonna reset the wheel. I'm gonna shuffle it. Save. I'm gonna spin it twice. Okay. Which is. I'll do the second level again, okay? I'll do the second level. You know what? I'll just do it right now. Cause, yeah. I was dive rolling through that. I think we got super stuff. That's my bad. That is my bad. I should have been paying attention. I was not. Not much we can do. You can use with a superstar though. That is completely my bad. Honestly, that should have been a reset run. But just for the sake of things, the first level would have been as it is. Would have stuck as it is. And we nailed that level without really anything. This one we used a movement we shouldn't really be doing. So that's why I'm redoing this level. Alright. Now we're spinning it. For real. Green stars? Green star stages. That's not what we want. Shuffle. Save. Bruh. This is gonna go on for so long. Until we get a... erase these. Why not, right? I'm trying to. No, not Bowser's Fury. Bowser's Fury will be interesting to do.
Super Mario 3D World.
I feel like that's gonna be like the same thing, a similar thing to Mario.
Oh yeah, Mario time. Woohoo.
And for that one, it would probably just be cat shines. Probably. The cat shines are real spins. And there's not really any other collectible, so that's gonna be a very tight wheel. So unless if we get like a reset wheel very early on in that game, and we don't get it by the end, it's gonna be one really hard game to do. I tried to recover for a try again, but you know what? That worked. I have to find out. I'm trying to figure out like what's the best like, comfortable thing to use the single Joy-Con. I find it so weird. I suppose a good way to get power-ups is by killing enemies. Like if we don't have the power blocks or question mark blocks, a good way to get power-ups is like if we were able to get the super bell, we could kill the cat Goombas. Let's spin the wheel. Okay, it is a fresh wheel. It is a fresh wheel. No mistakes this time. No mistakes this time, I swear. We got the boomerang. Wait, did we remove the boomerang? We did.
Let's
Okay. I wanted to make sure. Enter the pipe. I don't even know when we can get the boomerang power up. When? I think that's a World 4. Now the Koopa Shells is a different thing because we'd have to hold the item and then we enter for that to count as a Koopa Shell thing. Pushing doesn't count. I didn't put that on the thing because why would you? This will make or break. One really interesting one would be Odyssey. Checkpoint flags? We don't need checkpoint flags! This game's gonna suck. This game sucks. equivalent. Gotta keep going. Gonna keep going until we get a decent,
Super
a
Mario
decent
3D
thing.
World.
No, we're not resuming.
Oh yeah, Mario time. Woohoo! Let's go.
Alright. But yeah, Mario Odyssey would be very interesting. Because there's over 800 moons. And captures would be so... The only problem with Mario Odyssey... That was a wall slide. Is that you have to have a capture so early on, and you kill... Actually, it's a boss. It doesn't really count. I guess for Odyssey... I haven't set up a wheel for Odyssey yet, so I'm kind. This is kind of me just brainstorming. For Odyssey, I think we can be allowed for that one capture just to get on with the game. Otherwise, it would just be one stuck place. And what we could do, what we should have done with Mario Bros. Wonder, is we could condense the wheel into having a thing for a random capture unlock, which would shrink the wheel so much so that oh wait, that's not a new wheel. That's not a new wheel. That's not a new wheel. No. What do you know? It's another diving roll. Let's shuffle. Save. I shuffled again. My bad. That's my bad. Please give us something good. Two Joy-Cons! Yes! You know what? I'll take that. Hopefully we can get... Menu. Menu. Controllers. Aha! But now we gotta be careful about changing the camera. Yo, we got two controllers. It's not gonna last long. Do we? Okay. He doesn't crouch if we wrote. Okay. That's interesting. And for Odyssey, obviously it'd be a wheel spin for every moon collect. Triple moons count as 3 spins. And because there's 800, I get it's not a problem. What we could also do is do random also do a random purple coin kingdom collection, like with the captures, where we have a different wheel where we spin it, and it allows us to get purple coins from that kingdom. We'd also have to get the shops. Coins are another thing. Life up parts. Oh wait, please don't please be a good one. I beg you. I beg you. I beg you. Please. Give us a good one. Please. No, green stars right there. Nah. I had to go back to the one. We have to go back to the one controller. This sucks. This actually sucks. Oh.
Super Mario 3D World.
Yeah, 3D World. We've been doing this for over an hour. Come on. We haven't even gotten any chances to get more spin wheels. That's a problem. That is a problem.
Let's go.
I know where we can get the stamp in this stage. I'm doing yep. If I can save myself for the reset, I will do it. But if I can't, oh well. I know where the stamp is as well for the second level, because it's shown to us. If we get characters, that would also be a good thing. If we get gold flags, that's a good thing. For the gold flags, it's only once per state. We're only allowed 1 gold flag, 3 green stars, or however many green stars there are in the level, however many stamps there are in the level, and however many characters it requires to 100% complete the level. That's kind of like strategy. That's where the strategy comes in, because you don't really want to use up all of... You don't really want to collect all the green stars, because you never know what might happen. Rosalina! Am I allowed to spin again? Please.
Let's go.
I hate that we are like I hate that we are like mandatory required to have green stars and kill enemies
Oh yeah.
for 1-3. If we could just get a good poll. If we could just get an insane pole that could keep the run going. Please, game. Ugh. It's so frustrating. I lost track of what attempt we're on. Let's spin the wheel. Ready for it to not be green stars? Ready for it to not be green stars? It's not gonna be green stars. It's not gonna be green stars. Watch, watch, watch. It's not gonna be green stars. We can break blocks. Ah! I'm having a fun time. Are you having a fun time? This is a fun time. Yeah, yeah. It's a fun time.
Oh yeah, Mario time! Woohoo!
Alright, let's go again.
Let's go!
And this has been going on for over an hour. We have not gotten a decent run. At least give us more attempts at levels. Give us something, right? This actually sucks. Spinning the wheel. I'm actually genuinely getting annoyed. We can crouch. Yay. That is so useful for nothing. Do we crouch in the overworld? We cannot.
Let's go!
We slided. Sliding is not crouching. We can do this. Hey, 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 hey. We can do that. Oh. This game is not gonna be kind. This game is not gonna be kind at all. But yeah, enemies and boss. When it comes to killing enemies, bosses do not count, nor does the mini boss. But if you're required to get a green star to complete the level, you are needing the green star. And if the mini boss or boss has enemies that you can't kill, that would count. That's. I'm just gonna prepare for the reset. Alright. Do you see it? Do you see what it almost landed on? That is the green star. We got golden flag, so the run's not technically dead. At least there's that. We have a decent run. It's not even decent. We might not even get. No, that actually hurts. I'd rather have green stars than golden flags at this point of the game. That is, oh my god. The game is 100% trolling. That is a troll if I've ever seen one. But hey, we can try to get 2 more wheel spins. So we might be able to get something, right? Here's what I think. Yes, that is a wind spin. That is a wheel spin. Some part of me just thinks that we're not even gonna be able to move on anyway. What was that? Character switches? Yeah. But we got the flag though. Let's see if this one's any better. I doubt it though. If the game trolled with that specific spin, it would have been even worse. Oh wait, yeah, because that would have counted. Yeah, I'm just gonna load it. If the game trolls us with having the green star right there and let us get 2 extra chances at the wheel spin, it's gonna be a reset. I just know it. But hey, this was longer than any other run. I will say that. I will say that. Don't forget we can crouch. We have character switches too. But I don't think character switches don't show up until World 2, if I remember correctly. Go ahead. Oh, I don't know if we can make it. Wait, I don't know if we can make the top of the flag. Not as Mario. Ooh. I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna have to try again. I think we might be able to do it if we're just a little frame higher. If we are a frame higher. I might just set up the Odyssey one. I want to try the Odyssey. The only thing about the Odyssey one is I feel like, because I know I said I wanted to condense the captures and the purple coins into their own wheel, but I didn't do it for the badges for Mario Wonder. So I might just make the captures and the purple coin stuff separate. Okay. Okay. Nope, no, 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 no. We need a good running start. No! There we go. It's gonna be a reset anyway, but you know what? We got it. And you know what? I don't care. I don't care if it's a reset. That's more than we done for the past hour. That is the stamp! Right there! Right there! That's the stamp! That is the second. I'm done. I'm done. We're not giving up. We're not giving up. We're done for this for now. Alright? Stay tuned. Hey there. You stayed till the end. Thank you for that. Now, considering that you stayed till the end of the video, I'm assuming that you might have liked it. If so, go ahead and leave a like. If not, that's okay. I'm trying every day to do better at what I'm trying to do. If you are interested in seeing what is going to be coming out next, go ahead and click that subscribe button because it helps. And also, hit the little notification bell because you'll be notified when the next video comes out. Could be Pixelmon, Cobblemon, could be something. But thank you for what you do. And if you're interested in seeing what comes next, stay tuned.